When I tell you that I'm over Phaedra Parks and her stunts and shows for reality TV,
Move your dirty blood clot, you bad-minded witch of your wicked demonic serpent, you.
now Phaedra Parks in a new interview is saying that her relationship with the previous doctor is over, but she's dating a new doctor. As you know, Phaedra Parks is going to be one of the new stars on Married to Medicine this season, which premieres on November 5th. And a lot of people don't understand why Phaedra Parks would even be on a show of doctors, but we told you that during Ultimate Girls Trip, she alluded that she was dating a doctor, and she talked about it a little bit during BravoCon. So we kind of knew that this was coming, but I'm over it. You know what else I'm over? Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann. They have been ordered by a court to pay on another debt of theirs. Not only that, we have an update in regards to Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador and her recent DUI and hit and run. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So of course, for this video, this is going to be a woo inspired video. All the merch is available at houseofkempire.com, or you can head on over to TheKempire.com and click the shop button. So everything is inspired. Woo, Phaedra. Woo, Shannon. And woo, Kim and Kroy's kids, because I do not feel bad for Kim or Kroy. So let's first start with Shannon Beador. So if you've been following the story, we reported to you that Shannon Beador was arrested only, a few weeks ago for a DUI hit and run. She ran into the stranger's home while intoxicated, only for her to park her car in the middle of the street, come out, her poor dog Archie was in the car with her, try to pretend as if she was walking Archie. Word on the street is Archie was taken away from her and she was arrested. All right. Archie has now been reunited with Shannon. She did break her silence on social media, basically saying she can't really talk about the situation because she had not officially been charged. But here we have an update in regards to what she's been charged with. According to TMZ, the Real Housewives of Orange County star Shannon Beador has officially been charged after she allegedly drunkenly drove into the side of a Newport Beach home last month. Shannon's just been hit with 2 charges by the Orange County District Attorney, 1 count of DUI and 1 count of hit and run, both misdemeanors. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ she blew a .24% BAC after the crash. So as you know, TMZ broke the story that the reality star was arrested back in September after slamming her car into a home. Footage shows what appears to be a car flying through a residential area before her crash. Cops said that they found that Shannon was nearby pretending to walk her dog, but they weren't buying it and booked her on these 2 misdemeanor charges, DUI plus hit and run. According to our friends over at Emily D. Baker, she reported to you in regards to what we could expect in regards to this. More than likely,
these are both misdemeanor charges. She was cited out, which means she will have to show up on a court date that was on her citation and deal with the DUI. That means she will likely lose her license, have to pay the fine, deal with classes, and deal with the license suspension for a period of time. We've seen this play out on Orange County before when Gina got a DUI as well. These are misdemeanor charges. Again, no one was injured. DUI with injury, hit and run with injury can be felonies. That's not what's happening here.
Will she lose her dog the way that she insinuated that Gina would lose her kids? Well, it seems as if more than likely she could have lost her dogs because they were investigating her. Anyways, so as TMZ reported, Shannon offered to pay for the damage done to the property and has been getting treatment. We don't know what type of treatment that is, but we shall see, I'm sure, and see her story where she claims that she's going to be authentic.
I know it's been a while since I posted, and there's been a lot of talk about everything that's happened recently. But unfortunately, right now, I'm not in the position to comment. But there will be a time when I can, and I intend to be open, honest, and authentic. Right now, I'm focusing on getting healthy, and getting back to myself, and walking Archie.
All right, girl, just get the help that you need. I don't care about you sharing this on Orange County, but we know now you have some sort of storyline. So a witness nearby told TMZ that Shannon appeared to be tipsy the night of her crash and arrest, acting loud and boisterous while complaining about her former Real Housewives of Orange County co-star Alexis Bellino. who was also in the building at the time. So it's been a while since we talked about Kim and Kroy Biermann. As you know, they've been facing a lot of debt, but not only that, they are also in the middle of a very contentious divorce and living under the same roof. So we reported to you that the judge did approve for Kroy to list their home, but apparently Kim does not want that to happen. She said, my children are going to be homeless. Kim, your children are going to be homeless if you don't figure out a way to downgrade your life. But anyway, she's now been ordered by a judge to pay over $200-something thousand, both Kim and Kroy. So TMZ writes this: the debts keeps piling on Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann. They've been ordered to pay approximately $230,000 to a bank that sued them. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, a court in Georgia just ordered Simmons Bank judgment against the estranged couple for $226,836.22, as well as $178.51 in interest. $2,071.57 in foreclosure fees, $1,945.31 in attorney's fees. So that's the grand total of $231,031.61. The lawsuit filed back in July had to do with a home equity line of credit that the couple defaulted on. They said this isn't the only lawsuit. We've covered quite a few of them, not all of the lawsuits and debts that they owe. TMZ broke the story, though, that the couple was sued back in August by Saks Capital One. The company claimed that Kim's credit card had a $115,000 limit, and she'd fallen behind on making payments. The suit stated that Kim owed $156,080.64 in total on the card. That is just one. According to multiple reports, Kim and Kroy owe the government $1.1 million. Kroy owes BMW Financial in regards to one of the cars that he has. There are a lot of debts. I can't even go through all of the debts that they owe. There was a debt with Kim even before all this drama from, was it Amex? I believe she owed like $200-something thousand. So TMZ says that we were also the first to report the couple recently listed their Georgia family home for $6 million, double what it's worth. But okay. For $6 million, they're probably hoping to make a profit off of this home and to pay off all of their debts. So they're asking the court to halt a scheduled foreclosure auction on the property and allow them to sell it on their own. Because look, you know, I'm no real estate expert, and I would never pretend to be like DJ Envy. Here's the thing. I'm wondering, and I'm assuming that if they did it in foreclosure, they would get far less than they would get if they sell it on their own. Because like I said before, this home, according to what we've seen over the coverage of this story, is worth a little bit under $3 million. Doesn't mean they can't get more for it, but double the actual worth? Our real estate people, and Adrian, Brooklyn Star, let us know in the comment section. All of our we have quite a few real estate folks. Miss Brooklyn Diamond, let us know. Let us know in the comment section. We appreciate our real estate folks. And I can't wait to get back into like a real estate reality show to talk about. So as you know, Kim and Kroy are living under the same roof, but they've been ordered to keep their distance. Kim's in the basement/nanny suite, but they can't afford a nanny, so she could stay down there. Kroy gets the primary bedroom because, remember, Kroy told in the body cam footage to the police officer that his bed is specially made for his body because of the years of him playing football. So I'm sure that was probably his excuse for staying in the primary bedroom. Honestly, she should go to the maid's quarters. Because according to Kroy in this divorce, he claims that she's the reason for a lot of their financial debt, that she has a gambling problem, allegedly. And I know she recently filmed The Surreal Life, but that little check is not going to help them get out of debt. And didn't she just get some rejuvenation surgery?
Hell no.
And a lot of you's like, how is she able to afford that? A lot of these celebrities and famous people are able to get these things done for free because they'll promote it on their platforms. But girl, that should be the least of your concern. You should be asking them for a check. Anyways, moving on to someone else that's annoying me, Phaedra Parks. So as you know, former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Phaedra Parks was not welcome back after the incident with Kandi on Atlanta. However, people have been asking for Phaedra to come back. They want her back on Atlanta. They want her back on your TV screens. So she recently did Ultimate Girls Trip with Dorinda. She was also recently named in a lawsuit. Remember Marco from season 2 of Ultimate Girls Trip at Dorinda Medley's Bluestone Manor? Well, Phaedra was also named in that lawsuit of being inappropriate with Marco. She's also going to be in the very contentious Ultimate Girls Trip with Brandy over in Morocco, which we still do not have an air date. I'm not sure if we will ever see that because of what happened between Brandy and Caroline Manzo, allegedly. Ever since Phaedra's sort of been back on our TV screens, they've been trying to make her happen. They've been trying to make Fetch happen. And it was announced recently that she officially is a part of the Married to Medicine cast. And a lot of you are like, is she a doctor? Is she married to a doctor? Well, she had said on Ultimate Girls Trip and during BravoCon that she was dating a doctor. And a lot of you like, did we ever see this doctor? And I told you there was like one picture at one group event where we saw this doctor. But I also told you that this was Bravo's lame attempt to bring Phaedra back. And this is one of the ways that they thought they could do it. All right. Word on the street, according to Carlos King at the time, he stated that, yes, they wanted her to bring her back on Atlanta, but the budget wasn't there. Married to Medicine had the budget to afford Phaedra. Well, now Phaedra is proving exactly what I've been saying, that this was just Bravo, the production's crazy attempt, lame attempt to bring her back. They wanted any excuse to bring her back to Bravo and maybe get some of those Atlanta viewers to come over to Married to Medicine, who, although does very well in the ratings, but not the same, all right? But anything to bring over Atlanta's views and things like that, all right? Especially from the yesteryear when Phaedra was on the show. Well, now Phaedra recently did an interview and is claiming that she might be dating a new doctor. According to our friends over at Page 6, it says Phaedra Parks seems to have a new type. The Bravo star who's 50 years old, all right, but looks good. You would never know that Phaedra is this educated, multiple jobs attorney because the way that she presents herself on Instagram, like some sort of Instagram model, but okay. So the Bravo star who's 50 years old will introduce her fans to a mystery beau named Dr. O. Really? Like, we can't even get his real name yet? Dr. O, when Married to Medicine Season 10 premieres next week. But she teases on Page 6 virtual reality podcast that she's dating a different physician these days.
What can you say about the relationship? Because you're not really sharing much.
Well, honey, if you want to keep something going, you got to keep it to yourself. No. TV has not been the best on relationships, but Dr. O is definitely one of the most brilliant men that I've ever met and dated in my life. I haven't been known for dating, the smartest men, but he's definitely super smart. Like, he's a cardiologist, so he's a sweetie pie, but you'll have to watch to see what happens. But yeah, there might be another doctor that's looming in the picture as well. So there's love is in the air, honey.
Are we possibly dating another doctor?
There's a possibility.
She says you'll have to watch and see what happens, but yeah, there might be another doctor that's looming in the picture as well. Love is in the air, honey. I saw this article last night and I can't tell you how annoyed I was because I was like, you know what? She has been talking about this original doctor since Ultimate Girls Trip. So I said, okay, maybe it's a real relationship. Maybe she's trying to protect this relationship in a way. But I also felt like they were using this relationship to bring her back. But the fact that now we're starting to promote this new season and that relationship is already over, it's giving fake. It's giving phony. It's giving fey phony. And I'm over that. And I get it. Reality TV is not what it used to be. There's a lot of fake and phony things that happen on reality TV, especially the Real Housewives. But what people loved about Married to Medicine was the authenticity of Married to Medicine. These people really hang out with each other. These people are really friends. And in the last 10 years, they've had solid season after season after season. And some people are like, oh, should I get into Married to Medicine? And then they get into it and they're hooked. Married to Medicine did not need Phaedra, but Bravo wanted some sort of way to bring Phaedra back and this was their in. And I know the cast has said, she was a nice addition and things like that. I know Dr. Heavenly said, we had to kind of pull her in because, she wants to kind of not get involved, not, show up. Because we know how Phaedra can be. I was willing to be open to Phaedra this season just to kind of see. I was like, well, she is dating a doctor, so let's see. Let's see. But now all I can think of is Mariah saying,
For why are you even here? You ain't even married to Madison, my love. And I'm still gonna be here, dog. You better go find you a chiropractor.
I'm already over it. I'm still going to watch. I'm still going to recap it because we still have a full cast of people that we've been following for the last several years. But I'm not here for the stunts and shows of Phaedra Parks coming on the show stinking up the place. Phaedra, you can go. All right? Because I'm tired of...
The lies!
There you go, this bitch. I'm telling you.
I'm tired of that. And I said this about Phaedra when she was on the Real Housewives of Dubai because they wanted to sort of bring over, people over there to Dubai because that was a new show. They wanted to have a little bit of a, throwback to like, oh, this face, watch Real Housewives of Dubai. And that was probably one of the lowest rated episodes for Dubai. She didn't bring anything to the season. It just was very fake and phony. Like, oh, hey, Phaedra, just go. Just go. You have so many other things that you're well educated. You have all these different businesses. I'm still going to watch because maybe, we'll see the president and the ambassador and all this stuff. And that will soften our hearts. But I'm so tired of the fake, like the obvious fake. We know there are plenty of fake on reality TV, but some of this stuff is so obvious. Guys, happy Saturday. Whoa, 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 Kempire, you'll be strong and watch and recap. Woo Woo merch is now available in the cap. Look, in the cap. Now available at houseofkempire.com or TheKempire.com. Click the shop button for more details. Guys, let me know your thoughts on any of these stories, including the Shannon Beador's DUI charges, the Kim and Kroy debt that continues to compile, and of course your thoughts on Phaedra Parks and her new doctor and her new type. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead, just watch the show.